Start by taking your paper and fold it in half. Now fold it in half again. The creases that you make will help you in your drawing. Grab a pencil so we can get started. I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better, but I recommend you use a pencil. We're going to start by drawing the head. We're going to use this center line. We're going to drop a short line to the middle, to that intersection point, and from the intersection, we're going to go out horizontal. So a vertical and a horizontal line. Then we're going to connect with a curved line to make the head. Next, let's draw the body. We're going to start with this intersection and draw another horizontal line in the opposite direction that we started. So it needs to be longer than that first line we drew. Then dropping down from the top of the head just a little bit, we're going to draw a curved line to the end of that horizontal line to make your body. Next, we're going to do the tail. So from the end of the body, we're going to drop a curved line and we're going to curl it around into a spiral. Now we don't want it to be just a single line. We're going to double that up. So we're going to follow it. We're going to draw a line that is parallel. It follows the other line to make a thicker tail. Now let's add some feet. We're just going to do a little U and a little U. Make sure your U's are actually connected to the body and not the head. Then add an I, and we're going to add a bigger circle and a smaller circle inside for the I. Let's give our chameleon a little tongue. So we're going to make a little spiral coming from the point of the head. Right now, our chameleon is kind of floating in space, so we're going to give our chameleon something to stand on. So we're going to add a little tree branch. It's going to go behind our tail and behind our foot. So when you draw your line and you run into one of your chameleon's body parts, just skip over it to the other side. Make sure that line goes all the way across your page. You could draw it just straight, or you could make it a little bit wiggly like I did. Now I'm going to come from the other side and follow it, but then I'm going to go back and make it kind of like a sideways V. This will give us that Y tree branch that I'm always talking about. Then you're going to follow that all the way back across the page. Remember, when you hit your chameleon, jump that line over or behind to create your branch. I think my picture still looks a little bit empty, so I'm going to add some leaves to my tree. So I'm going to decide where I want them to go, and I'm going to drop a few lines. Look, there's that Y again. And I'm going to add some leaves onto those little sticks that I drew. And I'm going to put some more leaves in a few places around my tree branch. Notice how I had 2 leaves on one branch and 3 leaves on the other. Now I want some to kind of come down from the top, like there's more of the tree above. I'm going to add those leaves over here. Notice how I kind of put them in a diagonal. Helps draw your eye around the page. Now give your chameleon some details, whatever kind of details you want. I chose some dots and some stripes. You can put whatever kind of patterns you want. Here's one I did with zigzags and a striped tail. Now it's time to color. How are you going to color yours?